Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jason Absalom. I'll conduct today's auction in accordance with Schedule 1 of the Sale of Land Regulations 2024 and any other conditions have been made available to you prior to the start of today's proceedings. On behalf of our vendors and the professionals Wantirna Knox, I'd like to welcome you to the auction number 15 Lyell Road in Boronia. As always, my first pleasure to thank the vendors for entrusting us with the sale of their property, and I do wish you all very well with your bidding. Assisting me today, ladies and gentlemen, a few members from our team. We have our directors Selvin and Jasmine, and helping me out here counting the numbers is Nathan. More importantly, these guys aren't only here to assist me, they're very much here to assist you as well. So if you've got any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask. The contracts as displayed have been prepared by Woodland lawyers for the vendor, and I truly believe everything you need to know has been included in the documentation. You have comfort in that fact and bid with absolute confidence. The goods to be sold included in today's purchase price are all fixed floor coverings, window furnishings, electrical light fittings and all fittings and fixtures of permanent nature as inspected here today. The title details referred to in Executive Title Volume 08401, Folio 455 shows that Lot 1 on Plan of Subdivision number 335732, together with land improvements, is known as 15 Lyell Road in Boronia. By law, I must advise that auction rules prohibiting the auctioneer from accepting bids or offers on the property after it's been knocked down, sold to the successful bidder. The vendors do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer, I'll indicate bidders upon request. The law does prohibit three things: false bids, major disruption to the auction. It also prohibits one person attempting to prevent another person making bids on the property, and there are substantial fines for anyone engaged in such conduct. Rules of auction do permit vendor bids. The words that I use when I make a bid on behalf of the vendor is quite simply those words: vendor bidden by law. As the auctioneer, I'm the only person making a bid on behalf of the vendor. Now, if by chance the property is still available after the auction, so in real estate terms that means it has passed in, we do first negotiate with the highest bidder for the purchase of the property. In addition to that, subject to the vendor confirming the reserve price, the highest bid whose bid is accepted after they've confirmed the reserve, well, they're the lucky purchaser. The terms of today's sale, super straightforward. Deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price is paid, and the balance in 30, 45 or 60 days from today's date, unless you're prior negotiated with the vendor. Now, before we go too much further, folks, is everybody comfortable with what I've had to say so far? No questions in relation to the paperwork? No? Fantastic. Before we do present the property for your competition and bidding, let's just touch on what you've got the opportunity to own here at 15 Lyell Road in Boronia. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, the major contributor to the price of real estate is two really important things. One is location, the second is land size. And certainly underpinning and supporting the value of today's purchase, we have both. Ample living area, the car accommodation here off to my right, it has everything that ticks the boxes. And these types of properties appeal to a very broad spectrum of the market. So whether you're entering the market maybe as a first home buyer, you're an investor, looking to land bank for the future, maybe this is your next development site subject to the approval of the appropriate authorities. The important thing is, after you own the property today, all of those things that I talk about are yours, and they're yours to offer to the market in the future. But in order to reap the rewards and the gains in this property, there's one thing you need to do. You need to bid to buy to own it. That's it. That's all you need to do. And if you've never bid before at auction, it's pretty easy. You can nominate a figure. If you're not comfortable, one of the team will bid on your behalf. But listen carefully as we go through the bidding process. One or two things will happen. I'll either nominate a figure to go to, an X figure, or I'll nominate an increment amount. So it's important that you listen to the bidding sequence. And bidding doesn't need to be sequential. It doesn't need to go 10, 20, 30. Okay? So bear that in mind when you consider your options here at 15 Lyell Road in Boronia. Selvin said to me prior to the auction that I waffle on. Don't shake your head because you did. So, in order for that not to...
7:30.
Is that in the range? It is. At 7:30, I'm fairly bidding off. The bottle of wine's yours. At 7:30, we're running.
That's the main purpose.
You never know. If you're a lucky purchase, you might get a bottle of champagne afterwards, and then you've got two, and it's a party. At 7:70, 70 to make it 8:10. 7:90 is the bid. We're running in 20. 8:10 now. 7:90 is the bid. 8:10. 8:10 is the bid. 8:30, sir. 810 is the bid. Down three times and three times only. 8:30. Now. 8.50 is the bid. 870 in 20s. 850's the bid. 875. 875's the bid. That's 875,000. Might take the 5 now, or a 10. 885. 875's the bid. 875 and fairly bid. How about 885 in a 10? How about my friends in the centre here? 875's the bid. Go 885. 875 and fairly bid and offered. We're rising 10s from here.
Are we on the market?
Jazzy's inside, mate, so just that confirmation we spoke about earlier. 875 and fairly bid. For no better bid. We sell?
Yes.
We're on, there's the answer. So where do you go from there? Is it 885? No? 875 is the bid. We're on the market. For no better bid, we sell. 875 and fairly bid and offered. Where's 880? Or 885? How about from the centre here? Keys are with this beautiful couple. At 875, we look for 880 now. 875 is the bid. How about from the centre now? 880? Yes? First call now on the market selling at 875. Second call, 875 is the bid. 880 at 880 on bid. 880 is the bid. 885. 880 on fairly bid and offered now. 880 is the bid. 82 even. 882. 885. 882 is the bid. 885. 80, or is it 90? 885 is the bid now. We're on the market for no better than we sell. 885. Correct, Mundo. 82. 82. Take 85. First call now at 890,000. 890 is the bid. Second call at 890 for no better bid we sell. 890 is the bid in the centre. Is there another 5 there, sir? At 895. 890 is the bid. I've called it down twice. For no better bid we sell. The third, the final call at 890,000. Are you all done and silent? Anywhere? We sell. Oh, don't do that to me. Don't do this. I'm about to say we sell. First, second, third and final call, we sell. Are you all done and silent? We are selling. Sell, 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 I will.